STM32 is sir not covering in the class?
No, STM32 embed programming. Right? No.
STM32 embed programming.
Yeah, just like what issues I have explained, that RTOS and
Oh, okay, 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 okay.
where is there any somebody else who can guide us?
See, I think there is a course of RTOS in NPTEL itself.
Oh,
Okay, I think if you, for example, just hold on, I'll just see. Just hold on.
okay.
Yes, I think there is an NPTEL online course. You can learn this. It's a really good course. Okay, by Rajiv Mall.
Right.
You can have this. I'll post it in.
Right now it is there.
Yeah, I do. No, that I think. But see, NPTEL, you can always have the course, right? I mean, you can always study. You don't have to appear for exam, but you can always
Okay.
study that. Yeah. I am not sure when will you get your admit card. I don't have any information. Very sorry.
And right now this is offline exam, no?
The
So,
offline exam, yeah. Even
so
during
say
even during COVID times, I think they conducted offline exams.
we have to appear at the center.
I think so. Yes.
But next week, before finishing the week, they have to give the details of venue as well as admit card.
Yeah, I think no. You have still 1 week left, right? Next week we have
Yes,
a
yeah.
NPTEL station. So yeah, they will give, definitely give. Don't worry about that.
Okay.
Week 7. Okay. So week 7 is more about IoT, Bluetooth, communications and all. Okay.
But in that week 7, they have covered the IoT through Arduino, not through STM.
Sorry.
They have covered through Arduino in IoT, but
Hmm.
not
Yeah, nah, no, there is a
not
reason. No, there is a reason because see,
STM32.
because in the Arduino board you get a Bluetooth sensor, okay, which is not
Mm,
there for STM. So for STM, you have to connect external Bluetooth sensors. So that's where it becomes very messy. I think that's why
mm,
you should stick to Arduino. See, the
mm,
idea is no, never. For example, the way I do it is, I do not consider it controller to controller. Okay, but then what will happen? You will be expert in STM controller only. You will not be an expert in Arduino. So try to understand the crux. For
mm,
example, if given a microcontroller in which you have never worked, if I give you that microcontroller and if you are embedded engineer, can you
mm,
do it quickly? Still, can you do it quickly? Your aptitude and your attitude should be that. This is what I feel. Okay, and the whole point of this embedded course is, for example, let's say you have worked on STM and Arduino. If I give you a TI processor, okay, and
mm.
if I ask you that, okay, can you just make this Bluetooth run? As an embedded engineer, you should be able to do because the concepts always remain same.
Okay.
Just that, but the artos part is something that is very important, and you have rightly pointed out. So maybe you can, I mean, talk to NPTEL as well as do this course because that will be really nice.
Hello,
Hello.
sir. Myself Shubham. My question is to you and to people listening. Like, if somebody is from embedded field, like I just wanted to ask that I have joined as a fresher in a company,
Mm,
and as I'm studying through all this, like C and C++, and currently taking this course, I'm understanding about the ARM controller and all that.
mm,
But like, of course, as I'm from electrical field, I know about schematics and about this
mm,
wiring and all this
mm,
concept.
mm.
But uh, slowly, as I'm entering into this, I am getting to know that we need to have a clear cut understanding about the overall concept, or we need to have a in-depth knowledge about each and every part that is
No,
involved.
no. See, in academics, it is not that everything you should, everything that you study. For example, when you are taking this course, you should get the overall idea. Okay, the whole point of NPTEL course, I won't say academics because in ISC everything is in depth. Okay, but I am doing a PhD or MTech, for example. But you are taking only 3 months course or 2 months course, right? So
Yes,
for 2 months course, what is essential is you should get the overall idea. You should know that this kind of things exist. Now the moment you go and work in your company and you see this kind of uh, let's say sensors, transducers, or this kind of framework architecture in your company, you should be able to relate, acha, this is something that I had already learned, so maybe I should revisit the course, I should do it, I should see the video lectures, and then maybe I can come to it. It should remain in your mind that yes, there is something called closed loop. You are from electrical, so you definitely know. So there is
yes,
some, yeah, there is something called PWM. Let's say, yeah, there is something called Arduino. There is something called Embed. Okay, there are many other online platforms, but why Embed? So that you know that yes, there is something called Embed. So the moment if you go to your, when you go to your company and see some other framework, you should not be troubled or you should not be scared. Okay, okay, this is some other architecture or this is some other platform. No, all the platforms are different in their own way, but the whole point of this course is you should know that these are the things which exist so that you are aware of all these possibilities, and so that you
okay,
know where you have exactly where you have to go deep. Okay, for example, let's say you are working on actuators. Let's say there is some an actuator which is called LVDT actuator, RVDT actuator. Right now I've studied only about actuation a bit, maybe 0.001%, but you know that there is something called actuator, there is something called control system. I'm saying for the non-electrical guys. So the moment you work on those areas, then you will understand, okay, maybe I have to go deep into this area or that area. So these courses are never for expertise. Okay, NPTEL courses are never for expertise. Expertise you gain only when you study that subject for maybe for 1.5 years, or you are going for some job. Then only you gain the expertise. This is more of information or some creating some awareness. Okay,
means
always.
as it comes to the way, we will get to know much more in depth as we work
Yes,
on it,
yes,
right?
yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Because in industry what was happening is some people were discussing and getting to build up upon Linux, because they are operating on that kind of a
Yeah,
software.
yeah. See, I have also worked on Linux. Okay, so that's why this RTOS thing. But the moment you do RTOS, RTOS is very, very different from Linux, because when you do RTOS, let's say you might not do this memory management unit, but the moment you go to Linux, there is something called memory management unit, which is a separate hardware, and that makes everything, I mean, isolated, right? Your drivers are isolated. That's why you say drivers are getting installed in Linux. You never say that when you are writing a C code, right? You just call the function of drivers. You just call that library, set print, set line, or say
Okay.
PWM. You just call those functions and you say the hardware is working. But when you work on Windows or Linux, you say that I am installing the drivers of USB. I am installing the drivers of UART. I am installing the drivers of audio. So what does this mean? Installing the drivers. Because that should be a simple function call, na? But what is meant by installing the driver? So these are all concepts that these are all concepts that will be clarified once you work more on Linux or more on RTOS. Okay, but that does not take away the fact that they are just function calls. Okay, they are just function calls. It is just that the way they are operated. That's why we say that it is getting installed in this in Windows environment or Linux environment. Okay.
And the C and C++ part, it is overall the same, like all kind of
Yeah,
programming,
just hold
embedded
on, just
programming.
hold on, just hold on. Yeah. Hello.
Sir, good evening, sir.
हाँ आ रहा हूँ आ रहा हूँ आ रहा हूँ आ रहा हूँ आ
Sir,
रहा हूँ आ रहा हूँ आ रहा हूँ
hello.
Hello. Yeah, tell me.
Sir, I have the STM32 401 kit, sir,
Correct.
and I downloaded Kale 5, sir, but
Hmm.
at least I don't have at least a minimum program to run the kit, sir. So that's why I'm requesting you to at least for next section for 15 minutes. If you open any for fundamental first example for STM32 401 RE, then
Yeah,
I
but then maybe I can do it on the next lab,
yes sir, yes
not
sir.
in this one. Okay, I'll try to do it. I'll try to do it.
Okay, sir. Then I will be happy, sir. The task
Yeah.
for attending this NPTEL itself is to know the new microcontroller, sir. So I
Correct,
got
correct, correct.
it. So we are having 25 years experience in the teaching field. We are expecting to know the new things, sir.
ठीक है, ठीक है, ठीक है. Sure, I'll try to do it.
Thank
So
you.
yeah, maybe what we can do, I will try to do it. Your input is well taken, and I'll try to work on that. We will start the assignment 7 in 1 minute, right? Just give me 1 minute. You also take a break of 1 minute and come back. But don't leave the meeting, okay?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So week 7. Hmm. First question. Wait.
Option D.
Option
D.
Option D, sir.
D.
false. No, it is false, right?
Yeah.
Option, you said B or D?
B, B.
Acha,
D.
B. Correct, correct. Yes, yes. Question 2.
GPS model.
Hmm. Question 3.
GPS.
GSM. GSM model.
Correct. Question 4.
Sir, question number 3, what is the answer there?
GPS and GSM GPRS.
Correct. Yes.
B option. Okay, sir.
Okay. Question 4. By the way, the answer is also Wi-Fi because you can use Wi-Fi module. Okay. Question 4.
D. Option D.
Option.
D.
Sorry, I'm not able to hear. D. You said, huh? D.
Option D, sir.
Why do you think option C is correct?
It's option A.
Hmm?
Sir, GSM is the slowest one,
Correct. So
and Volt is the
why is it better then?
no. It's not better. It's
Correct.
wrong.
So it is A and B, right? It's only A and B, right?
सांगितलं ते
A
आत-
and
Sorry. Hello. Hello.
Yes, sir.
yes, sir.
Yeah. So it is only A and B, right?
Yes.
Oops.
Anyone has
Sir,
any doubt?
sir, I have a doubt, sir.
Yeah.
GSM is fast IoT.
You're not audible actually.
Now, sir,
You are not audible. You are not audible. Who asked the question? Parikshit. Hello.
Not me.
Yeah.
Sir, it was someone else.
Okay. 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 Acha. Why GSM not under low cost IoT? It is there, no? A and B both are right, right? Venkatalakshmi. A and B both are right, right? Acha, your question is why GSM is not under low cost IoT? It's because for making the GSM work, you have to do a prepaid or a postpaid connection every month, right? Yeah. Question 5. Which of the following station is true for a GSM subsystem?
A and D.
Just hold on. Huh?
A and D.
Normally. Hello. Yeah.
A and D, sir.
Yes, sir. A and D.
A and D. Correct. Question 6.
नॉर्मली कुछ छत्र जागृत होता है तो
C.
किसी विषय वस्तु से उसका मोह भंग होता
Exactly. C. So here these are just information based question, right? You have to know what VLR does, what MSc Master Service Station, all those things does. So question 7.
Option A.
A, sir.
A.
Correct.
A.
Hmm. Question 8.
A.
Option B.
Option?
False. B.
Option B.
B. B.
Correct, correct. Exactly, B. This is the key. So these are very prone to mistakes. I also even mistake sometime. Okay. Question 9.
B.
B. B
B.
or D? B, right?
Yeah, yeah. It can be used.
D, sir.
It is used for everything.
Yes. Yeah.
Question 10.
So the statements.
Just hold on.
C.
Exactly.
C, sir.
C, sir.
Yeah. So index of will give you the index location of this string on. Okay.
Present.
So maybe the last thing that we can do is this. Yeah.
Sir,
Yeah.
sir, can you please give me a picture of a 10th?
Which one?
10th one?
This one. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. This is the question you wanted to see, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Tell me.
Sir, in here, there is a Arduino based or a microcontroller based programming is here.
Where? Here. I do not
No, sir,
understand.
it is a statement.
Huh? Correct.
It is a statement,
Correct.
but what we have do in IoT, like
No, it has nothing to do with IoT. It is just a statement. I mean, this is just a statement of some library. Maybe for Arduino.
okay, sir.
Yeah. This has nothing to do with IoT.
Yes, sir.
Hmm.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Yeah. So this is the last set of question that we have. Tell me.
A and B.
Yeah. See, I'll tell you, I mean, people, if someone is answering the right answer, then I normally move on to the other question, okay, the next question. But if you guys are stuck, any of you are stuck, just let me know. I'll stop there and there and try to clarify the question. So question 2.
है वो
C.
हट चक्रा
All of
All.
this.
D. All
All
of
of
this.
this.
Correct.
All of this.
See, these sensors are there to identify the location, but then you have to carry out the local processing because the location will be on the basis of latitude and longitude. There will be so many other characters. Okay, you strip the message of those characters, and then you carry out the communication. Why? Because after you track the object, you have to display it somewhere, right? Either in the LCD you have to display, or via Bluetooth or Wi-Fi you have to transmit to something. So that's why all these three are there. This talks about the object tracking system. It doesn't talk about object tracking sensor. Okay, just keep in mind. Question 3.
GPS module.
A. A, sir.
GPS module. D.
D.
Correct. D. A is not for geographic location. Okay, A can be used for tracking, but A is never for geographic location. When you say geographic location, it means the latitude and longitude. Okay, only GPS module gives that.
Position. Okay, sir.
Okay. Question 4. Tracking means that wherever your position is and wherever your next position is, you just draw a line. Okay, and you just track how the object moves. It does not necessarily need to be a latitude longitude information. It can be a simple curve or simple line. You have the start point and the end point. You just want to see how this object is moving. So for that, GSM is okay, but not for GPS. Okay, true for GPS module. Question 4.
Option
It
B.
is at B.
B, sir.
B.
Communicates. B.
Set up satellites to identify the location.
Correct. Question 5. Sorry, wait. Question 5.
A and C.
Sorry?
A and D.
A and C.
A and C.
C.
A
and C.
Okay, not D, because it cannot communicate with another
A and
SIM.
C.
For example, your phone cannot directly communicate with other phone. It has to be through the base station. Okay, with a mobile phone tower. Question 6.
Yes.
Option A.
A. Option A.
Exactly. Question 7.
Base station controller.
This
A
talks
and
about
C.
correct. It talks about the mobile station. Remember?
A.
A and
A
C.
and C.
A and C. Okay. Both.
A and C.
Question 8.
Short range.
Short range.
Short range.
Anyone else?
Yes, sir.
A.
Correct.
A.
A.
Question 9.
Option C.
D.
C. Moderate to
Okay, who said B? Anyone said B?
C.
No. Option C, sir.
Good. C. Yeah. Question 10. Wait. Question 10. I'll have to reduce the size. Okay. Yeah. Question 10.
B.
Hmm?
A, sir.
Correct.
A.
Exactly. So
Sir, I have a doubt, sir.
yeah.
Sir, is BSC responsible for internet, connecting internet and also for voice communication?
DAC मतलब DAC.
BSC.
BS.
BSC अच्छा base service station.
हाँ सर.
Ha.
Ah,
See, base service station is the only station which communicates with your mobile tower, right?
Yes sir.
So whatever is there in your mobile has to be through BSC.
Okay sir.
As simple as that. Any other thing?
Sir, can you show me the first question, sir?
Yeah, sure.
Following purpose. The answer is communication capability. Is it A and D, sir? Is it A and D, correct?
No. Should it have a large memory capacity?
Oh, no.
ನಂದು ನಂದು ಬ್ಯಾಗ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಇದು ಇದೆ ಕೊಡು.
What is the answer, sir?
A and B.
A and B, processing capability.
Okay, but why not D? You didn't ask me.
Large memory.
Because large memory capacity would also need more power, right? And
Yes, sir.
IoT node should have less power
Yes, sir.
so that the life gets prolonged.
Okay. So communication capability and processing capability. Okay,
Yes.
sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. So anything else? Any other question? Maybe the gate questions and all. Whoever. How many of you are preparing for gate, by the way? Anyone here?
So trying to prepare, but not able to.
Yes, sir. I am trying as well.
Just make sure you be consistent, okay?
Yes, me also, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
So not getting enough time to prepare.
No, same
actually.
thing. I know the problems. So out of 8 subjects, I prepared only 5, okay? So with 5 only, I got a rank of 132. So the idea here is whatever you
So
prepare,
actually,
prepare well.
I am in fifth semester right now. So
Correct.
do I have enough time, or just I should start right now?
Yeah, enough time. See, I prepared for the last 3 months, okay? See, don't think a gate is a exam where I mean, of course there is a lot syllabus. I mean, gate, that's why it's
Sir,
considered one of the
what?
toughest exam.
Sir, I had doubt about maths
Correct.
because I have also done diploma, so I couldn't study math that well.
No,
So,
engineering mathematics is very important because I think 15 marks or 10 marks come from that. So only
13
some.
marks are right now.
So
so sir, what is the difficulty level of those questions? Are they good, or they are just like easy one?
No difficulty for gate. I'll tell you, gate is considered one of the toughest exam in India only because of the syllabus. Okay, the syllabus is very huge. Okay, and right now I am also in
Yes,
favor
yes.
of
I
the.
asked of.
Yeah. So.
Yes, sir. I read in an article. In an article, it was
Yeah.
mentioned that gate is like swimming across a river, and and engineering services is like crossing a desert
Yeah.
on a camel.
So yeah, so all these things are there. So that's why just you make sure that you prepare consistently. That is more
It's more
important.
about trick
Okay,
no
sir.
sir.
No, I won't say it is about trick because see, since I prepared only for 3 months, not many tricks were available to me. Okay, I just I mean I just worked on my concepts and my foundation.
हाँ
That's it.
sir. But I cleared gate using tricks sir.
Acha, okay.
And I mean I don't answer all negative questions
Acha.
unless I'm very confident about it.
Yeah, but then I mean, see, I mean, with all those tricks, no, I mean, for example, if you are there, you may get a rank, but see, if you need to have a rank below 200, okay, for
Hard
IISc
work.
and
I mean studying is important, sir.
yeah,
With studying also trick also is
yeah,
important.
trick is, but see, I did not have trick because so when did you appear for Gate Chetan?
I appeared in 2014, 15, sir.
Okay, but at that time, those all those questions were there, which is like, yeah, Shubham, you can go. Yes, you can go.
Sir, excuse me, sir, may I ask you something?
Yeah, tell me.
Sir, what is the procedure of getting in training from internship or training from from an IIT professor?
Oh, you have to just mail the IIT professor. Just mail him.
Okay, sir. So where do I get those mails? So,
No,
do
you
they
in
do they react or do they
no
reply?
no no no. They are very amicable. Okay, they are very friendly. All the ISA
Sir,
professors,
like
IIT professors, they are very friendly.
sir, I want to do it next year.
Hmm.
So should I just start emailing them from now, or
Yes,
just
yes,
I should
yes.
wait for some more time?
No, no.
Some more
You
time.
can email them from now. Just get the
Okay, sir.
conversation going so that they get reminded once you next time when you mail. Okay.
And sir, where do I get the contacts?
You go to any IIT website wherever you
Okay,
want
sir.
to do, you will get.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Okay. Any
Thank you.
materials can you please suggest for GATE? Go for the basic books, okay? Basic books and the questions. And for test series, you can take any. For example, GATE Forum, GATE Academy, all those ACE. So you just go and have a meeting. I mean, test series. So test series is good.
Hello.
Yeah. Hello.
Sir, I just wanted to ask, like, in institutions like DRDO and all that,
Hmm.
there is a lot of development and R&D work going on,
No,
right?
no, it is not going on. Okay. I
No?
am no. I am from a I am from a R&D center of IHAL. Development works goes on. I was into development, but I was not into research. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Research.
But sir, I have done training from there, and it's like development is very slow.
Ah, correct.
Yes, because sir, I remember last time when I went there, there was something on initial stage, and when I went there this time,
Hmm.
they have still not commercialized it, and it
Yeah,
has
yeah.
been 5 years.
Correct. No, that is not because the workers are sluggish. Okay. Acha, first I will ask Shubham. I mean, I'll tell Shubham since he has to go, because Shubham, don't think that research will be there in companies. Okay. For example, research doesn't happen in company. Research happens only in academics.
Okay.
I'm very certain because I have worked on both R&D wing of a company and the research of IISc. They're very different. The approach is very different. So it's more on if you talk about the development, that yes, DRDO, HAL, ISRO, they work on development. And Vishwajit, this delay that is there, it is only because of the government policy. It is not because people don't want to work in, I mean, let's say ISR or DRDO or HL. It is just that for making a board, they have to take so many clearances. For making a software, they have to take so many clearances that they get bored. That they get
Yes,
bored.
sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. I know, sir.
Yeah.
It has been a month and we couldn't like get a step
Correct.
STM
Correct.
board there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
sir, I asked them for we asked them for an STM board like a month ago,
Hmm.
and still they couldn't get it. Like they are
Correct.
saying, if you can buy it, just buy it. Otherwise, it will take time.
Yeah. 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 I mean, 6 months is minimum. Okay. I have been on those situations where but we had to complete a project, so we had to do it because in Air Force will not agree to all this. Nonsense government policies. Air
Yes,
Force
I
will not
think that's why it
agree.
took like almost 30 years to make that pages aircraft.
Hmm, hmm. But anyways, and any materials can you please suggest for GATE? No materials, only basic books, and you can take the test series. Okay.
No,
Thank
my
you.
suggestion is all the students, they should maintain their books.
Correct. Correct.
That,
Correct.
that's the basic principle of student life.
Correct. Correct.
Because I see many students, what they do is, after completing first semester, they will
Sir, one
sell
question.
their first semester book.
Yeah. 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 Questions. Just hold on, Chetan. Yeah, Pratyush. Yeah.
Sir, I have STM board STM32 L10RB. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
it is not compatible with online compiler embed,
Okay.
and even though both, it means old version and Keel version also, Keel
Okay.
Studio.
Okay.
So I have downloaded that what you call Keel micro version,
Okay.
micro,
Microvision. Yeah.
yeah,
Microvision.
Microvision 5.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I want to know that how to, is there, it means any reference or any YouTube video, it means some proper YouTube video
Just mail me.
can
Okay.
guide me.
Just mail me with the part number of the STM. Just mail me. I'll give you the YouTube link.
Okay, okay. Just give me the, okay, you have given
Acha, you have not taken?
email ID.
Okay. And This is my WhatsApp number. Okay.
Make it large, sir. KUNDU.PH.
I'll post it here, no?
Okay, just post it.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Okay, guys. So maybe we can meet next week. That will be the last week. So any issues you have in the whole course and all, just make sure that you accumulate all those questions and ask me. Okay. In the next week.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Sir, thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Have a nice
Thank you,
evening.
sir.
Yeah, you too have a nice evening, Chetan. Bye bye. Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Yeah.